Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be talking about two conditions, Rhinolalia clausa and Rhinolalia aperta. These two conditions they affect the normal voice and speech of an individual. So we'll see each condition one by one. Rhinolalia clausa. It is also called hyponasality. Now here what happens, there are certain words the pronunciation of which requires the nasal resonance, that is escape of air through the nose. But however, if because of any pathology the air is not able to escape from the nose in pronunciation of these words, then it is called hyponasality or lack of nasal resonance. So these words are m, n and g, and all the conditions which lead to the blockage of nose or nasopharynx will lead to hyponasality or rhinolalia clausa. So these are the conditions in which there is rhinolalia clausa. Now for to remember, we can remember like this: clausa means close. So all the conditions which will close the nose or nasopharynx will cause hyponasality. These are nasal polyps. They can be different types of rhinitis, allergic rhinitis, hypertrophic rhinitis. Then any nasal mass, which can be a benign mass or it can be a malignant mass. Then nasopharyngeal conditions like enlarged adenoids or any nasopharyngeal mass, or sometimes it is habitual also. So in all these conditions, the air will not be able to escape from the nose during the pronunciation of some words, and so there will be hyponasality or rhinolalia clausa. Another condition is rhinolalia aperta. Now it is just opposite to rhinolalia clausa. It is called hypernasality. Now there are certain words which have little nasal resonance normally, but in this condition these words are also resonated through nose. That is, during the pronunciation of such words the air escapes from the nose, and it can be because there is failure of the nasopharynx to cut off from the oropharynx during pronunciation of such words, or if there is any abnormal communication between oral and the nasal cavity. So in any of these conditions, more air will escape from the nose during pronunciation of such words, and there will be more nasal resonance during pronunciation, and that is why it is called hypernasality. So to remember this, the etiology, rhinolalia aperta. Aperta means aperture. Aperture means opening. Opening means if there is any abnormal opening in the nasopharynx, which will lead to more escape of air, it will cause hypernasality. So some of these causes are velopharyngeal insufficiency, congenital short soft palate, then submucous palate, then large nasopharynx, or if there is any cleft of the soft palate, or if there is paralysis of the soft palate. Then in post adenoidectomy also, when the adenoids are removed, the space of the nasopharynx increases, or if there is oroentral fistula. So in all these conditions, the space in the nasopharynx will increase, and the air will escape more from the oropharynx to the nasopharynx and nose, and it will lead to the increased nasal resonance and hypernasality. And management of these two conditions required the management of the underlying condition. Thank you.